Hi, everybody. Welcome to a regular Monday edition of Monkey Island Madness. And I've been gone for a few weeks, so there haven't been videos or I haven't been arting, so I'm coming back into it. And I've missed 4 of Rach's prompts. Rach is Rach O, capital O, 113 over on YouTube. And she has a group on Facebook called Artful Evidence, and I've talked a lot about it, but I'm trying to do her prompts. And because I was gone for so long, I'm 4 behind. I have flourishes to do, crackle, love, and greenery. So I thought today I would do love because I could do that without much thought at all. And with no sleep, I'm really having jet lag bad. And so I just thought I would go ahead and do love. And I'm going to do just the word love, and I'm going to do the lettering and then decorate it. Kind of like an illuminated, but not illuminated. Hey, Lynn. So, anyway, I'm going to use the stencil to do the letters, and then I'll hand draw all the illumination around it. So because I gave that little lecture there, now I'm just a little bit nervous. I don't like confrontation at all, you guys. And all that happened before the recording. So anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. And if I missed you coming into chat, welcome. So I don't know where my sidekick is today. She was at Dee Dee's. Okay, and before I started this, you guys, I did, and I don't know why this is, it's probably the white, and it'll clear up when I get some color on here. Hi, Teresa. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. I don't know where Eileen is. But before I started today, right at the end of Dee Dee's, I went ahead and measured out, this is 6 by 6, as are all the prompts. And I went ahead and measured out the boxes and where the letters go, so you guys wouldn't have to endure the whole ruler thing again. And I was afraid Eileen would be here and she would yell at me. So,
I'm gonna make you some more coffee.
Bye, Ange. No, honey, I'm good. Thank you. And I am streaming, so.
That one will cut anyway.
Okay. Did you hear that I'm streaming?
Yes.
Okay. Just don't want you saying anything really stupid.
You want me to start cursing now?
Or saying stupid stuff. Hey, look what I found. If you want to go let him go down by the lake, you can. I just wanted to show him on stream.
Oh, where did you find him?
He was out in the breezeway.
In the breezeway?
Yeah, he was just sitting there when I walked out.
Well, how cute.
Isn't he?
Wonder where I should turn him loose.
I would turn him down close to the lake, because I think when they hatch, their first instinct is to head toward water.
Okay.
Of course, he's very vulnerable down at water, but that's, I think, what they do. That's what sea turtles do anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got the 4 letters, L-O-V-E. Well, I missed the lecture. Just chill, Janet. We love you and I think. No, Lynn, thank you so much. He just went to take the turtle out to return him to nature. Yeah, I think he was glad I was home, and I'm certainly glad to be here. So, alright, and I don't know if my supplies are in the right place or not. I think the pens I'm going to want are out in the other room. Yeah, I don't want to use it. 08 on that. Alright, let me go get my pens. Sorry, guys. All right. These were the pens I took to Oz with me. Hi, Kangaroo Babe. We're doing one of Rachel's prompts. The week 11 prompt was love, so I'm just going to do the word love and then decorate the letters because I have had no sleep. And yeah, this is probably about as good as it's going to get today. I almost got out the chameleon markers and played with them. And I just knew I better do something that I don't have to think or learn. Because you guys, I don't operate good on 3 hours sleep. I really don't. Not at all. So I just stenciled the letters. That's all you've missed so far. The long portions, I'll go ahead and use a straight edge to keep them straight because I don't even trust my freehand ability right now. So if you have any questions about Oz or anything, speak up. That's still kind of preoccupying my mind because it was so amazing. And I'm a little jelly of Z still being there. And I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures that she's been posting, but it looks like where she's at is so beautiful. Beach. And she's been shopping. Surprise, surprise. We did a fair amount of that while we were there. And it's not all that different from shopping here, I promise you. All the same stuff, only more expensive. Lots more expensive, some of it. Like the art supplies, I was freaking out. You have to love art to art in Oz. That's what did you do here? Well, Paula, I'm coming up to see you and go to a Muji store again. Do you not love their stuff? Oh my gosh, I know. Jealous of Z for sure. Everything in a Muji store is awesome. I don't care what it is, it's awesome. The clothing is just nice, everything. It's just, I'm coming to Toronto to go to Muji. Somebody sent me an online link though, so I can't order this stuff. They had a sweater there that I wanted really bad, so I might go online and look for that. Oh, Z's, I don't know how Z's going to get home. She was so packed. Of course, she kept saying, well, I'm going to use, a lot of this stuff is for Jane when I see her, or I'm going to use a lot of the stuff in Jane's classes. She said, I won't have all this stuff coming home, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Z's luggage was uber packed. I'm going to save the O for last because I might have to use the stencil for it. I really don't trust myself. And I can't even see. I broke 2 pairs of glasses while I was there. Just cheater glasses. They weren't my real glasses, thank goodness. But I need to go get new glasses. But now that I'm home, I have a ton of projects that I'm going to be working on. And getting my eyes tested and fixed is one of them. And then stuff around the house. Robert started a couple of them while I was gone. But the rat did good. I'm going to give the rat credit. He did really good while I was gone, keeping the house in order. I didn't come home to a big mess, at least inside. Hi, Linda. And other Linda. You had no idea there were Mujis at all. Oh, Polly, you got to go see a Muji store. You will be in love. They have great, it's not a huge art art department, really. It's more organization stuff, and they do have some pens, and their journals were awesome. But I don't know, it was just everything in the store. I thought it was so well done and not overly pricey. And when I was up in the middle of the night, I talked to Jen on WhatsApp, and Squiz was working on her craft room. So, yep, that's getting done a little bit. And I probably should have left this in pencil until after I got the design done, but oh well. We'll work with it. And what else is new? Oh, I went over my brother's yesterday and met my new great nephew. And he's about as cute as he can be. He's so tiny. I forget how tiny brand new babies are and how good they smell. He just smelled so good, and he was such a tiny little thing, and he's just perfect. His little face, he has a full head of hair. I think Simon kept it a secret. I think so, Paula. I don't know, did you see my haul video, Paula? About like there was one cool thing I got at Muji. Well, I got multiple good things at Muji, but this one I really liked. I'll show it again. And you guys have seen these. I've never seen this one before. For your traveler's notebook, and I'll pull out here quickly so you can see it. That have the zipper and then the pocket, but it's just two-sided. This one goes in and it's got multiple pages of pockets. And this was only like $4. So, and then it's also got a fold-out for your traveler's notebook. So, and then the thing that makes me mad is when I went back to Muji the second time, I forgot to get more of these. After I figured out that they would fit in my journal, I forgot to get more. So that's one thing I'll have to order from Muji. I don't know how many of them I need. How many of anything do I need? Jeez. Alright, I'll pull back down where you can see me. So anyway, new baby. That's it. I'm sending Simon with a list. Sorry for the enabling. Hi, Blondie. But, Paula, you almost have to go see the store. You really do. They have all the Japanese pens, and a lot of them that they had there I had not seen before. And they were pretty inexpensive, but their organization stuff was awesome. I'd love to have some more of it. Enable, enable, enable. Alright, we're getting close to the decoration part. I'm going to do the curves with this. I don't trust myself today at all. don't know about you guys, but 3 hours sleep just does not cut it for me. And poor CB's having the same issue I am. She can't sleep at night. I was up at 2:30 this morning, talking with Jen and Xandra and Oz. Spelled Moojies, that's how you spell it. I have not figured out what... Hi, Eileen. I have not figured out what time zone I'm in. I promise you. You're lucky I'm even on, because, yeah, this morning about 6 o'clock when I still was wide awake, I was like, I can't do this today. I really can't. But I'm going to make myself stay awake until bedtime tonight, or something close to bedtime. Now I'm going to just draw the boxes around the letters, so each one will be its own cube. Oh good, I thought I goofed up. So Eileen's here, she can entertain the troops. Did I write down the wrong time or something, Eileen? I'm not sure why she thinks I don't know what time zone I'm in. I probably did. Alright, I'm going to read chat real quick. My first international trip was for 3 months, so my sleep schedule was a mess. Yeah. Did you have a similar problem when you first got to Oz? No, I really didn't, Denise, but when we got there, I hadn't slept on the plane, but we made ourselves stay up that whole first day. We didn't have a choice, really, because when we got there, it was 6:30 in the morning. We couldn't get into our hotel until 3 o'clock that afternoon. And so we had to stay awake all day, and we went to the beach and just hung out. So, yeah, by the time we did finally get into our hotel room, I think all of us just absolutely crashed. But it's been a lot harder coming home. Plus, I think part of it too is when you're traveling, your body is dealing with a lot of adrenaline. Every day you're go, 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 go. And yeah, like that adrenaline keeps you moving. And I know that was keeping me moving coming home especially. You know, you're so eager to get here and your body's pumping all that adrenaline. And then when you relax finally and that adrenaline goes away, I think you go through withdrawal. So yeah, I didn't have the problem so much. I think we all did to a lesser extent than I'm experiencing it now. But also, and this is something I've never done before, to make sure that we slept over there, Z has difficulty sleeping sometimes, so she found a sleeping pill over there. I've never taken a sleeping pill, ever. If I ever had difficulty sleeping, I would do tea or like a 10 milligram Benadryl, and that would knock me out. And maybe I'm going to have to do that here, but at home, I never take anything to sleep. So, yeah, so over there, I was aiding myself to make sure I got good night's sleep. Maybe that was a big fat mistake. I don't know. Because I usually don't have a problem. I need to go running or something. That sleep pill is Unisom in the U.S., Janet. That is what I got. Yeah, I saw that, Jean. I won't use sleeping pills now that I'm home. And I still have some of the Oz ones left. They were really good, though. I have to say, man, they knocked you out. You couldn't help but sleep when you took those bad boys. All right. I think I got all my lines done. I can erase now and start drawing. Hi, Judy. It's not the same as Benadryl. I put the name out there, but I don't remember now what it was. Oh my God, I lost my eraser too. No, I didn't. No, I used my big one. Yeah, in Oz, this was, you didn't need a prescription for it, but you did have to ask for it. It was behind the counter. And if anybody's interested, I can look up what the active ingredient was again. Now, I want to do like a small line inside of these letters to do like a border around them. So I might have to trust my free hand. That's making me a little uneasy right now. And because I measured this all out before I started, if you guys want to know how I centered the letters and stuff, just speak up and I'll try and answer that. It's not hard to do. I do want a border around the letters, though. In black. Okay, let's just go for it. What the heck? Can't dance. Now I'm going to use a smaller ruler because all I need is a straight edge. And I'm going to eyeball it. May or may not be smart, but that's what we're going to do. Can you guys see? I'll pull you down even closer. Just read and chat real quick. Talking about food as usual at my stream. I think we talk about food a lot because it's like lunchtime or something. I don't know. And if you came in late, this is my art for a Rach prompt for Artful Evidence over on Facebook. And after it's colored in, any imperfections are going to be hard to notice. I'm going to try and keep them to a minimum, however. All right, the hardest one's going to be the O, so I'm going for it next. Hope my hand is really steady. And Teresa, I did not get your envelope in the mail today, but I will certainly try for tomorrow. Not as smooth as I would like, but I can live with that. I hope I'm staying on camera for you guys. I've got it zoomed in pretty close so you can see, which means the chances of me getting off screen are greater. And I'm assuming Jean is streaming at her regular time today. I hope I can make it there. I'll just have to wait and see how things go. Okay, Jean is streaming her normal time, so, and I'll be done early. And then I don't know, I'm gonna have to do something crazy to keep myself awake. I need to go into town and get groceries. But when you're tired, that's like the last thing you want to do. Alright, here we go. We're just going for the long. Alright, there, we've got the border around the letters now. I like them. Now I get to choose colors and decide what product I want to use. Do I want to use markers, colored pencil? What's handy? Maybe colored pencil because it's handy. Thinking. I don't really want watercolor. I want something more I can control. So I think I will use colored pencil. Looking for a blue. I don't really care what color blue. I don't even know if I put back all my colored pencils. No, I didn't. Half of them are sitting here in a project that I'm not going to finish, so I might as well just put them back, right? Right. Where's the blue I want? I think that yellow. I'll start with that. Does that mess with you guys too much? Because I really would like to be able to see when I'm doing this. Call me crazy. So I didn't see anybody else's submissions, and I haven't gone over and looked at Artful Evidence. Eileen, have you kept up? Are you current with the prompts? Because I'm 4 behind now. And another thing is, does anybody know what the Wednesday prompts were? I know this week is collage, but I missed a couple in between. So what were the other prompts for the Wednesday prompt that I missed? Because I'm going to have to catch up on everything. House, art, sleep. Okay. Then I'm going to leave the light on and help my bad self. And honestly, I could have done this with anything, markers, but left to my own devices, I will invariably go back to my favorite, colored pencil. Specifically, Prismacolor. Because I know the end result will always be awesome. And I don't know if I'm going to color the background of this or not. I'll wait until after I get my design on it and decide. Oh my God. My mom is back in the hospital and I just haven't had desire. Okay, I get that, Eileen. I totally get that. I know you've had your hands full with your mom. And today I'm really pushing myself to even do this. Honestly, I am. Because if I had my way, my butt would be on the couch, binge watching some nonsense. But if I did that, I'd go to sleep. So I hope your mom's okay. She's back in the hospital again, Eileen. I'll call you later. I'll talk to you. I keep saying prayers for you guys. It's so hard when you're 92. And I had a couple really unsettling news when I got home. You know, a couple people, I haven't seen them in years and years, but yeah, it's. Actually, when I got home, I felt like I had been gone for a year, like I had missed so much stuff. That's just it. Buttons telling you why I don't send Robert to the store. You send Robert for groceries. He's good about getting what you want after 14 or 15 phone calls. But he also comes home with every other thing in the store. And right now, because he was alone for so long and he had to just eat what was here because he didn't go buy food, I don't think. At least I didn't see anything new. A lot of that junk that had been here that he had bought before was gone. So it was like, yay, that won't be replaced. But that's why you don't send the rat to the grocery store. The rat comes home with, oh my God, junk that nobody needs in their house. And you can't yell at him because, you know, he was kind enough to go do it, right? So, yeah, that's why Robert doesn't do the grocery shopping. Plus, partly it's my fault because I like to have kind of a menu planned out before I go to the grocery store, so I don't do that same thing myself. You know, come home with prepared foods or junk like that. I like to kind of know what we're eating, when, so I can buy the fresh stuff, and yeah. I've just been useless since I got home. That's it. That's my only excuse. I've been absolutely, utterly useless. I did get some baked beans put together to take to my brother's yesterday, and I was pretty darn proud of myself for that. Okay. I knew I wanted yellow for that outside. I'm not convinced that I want this blue with it, so I'm gonna. I think I want that gray blue. I think I'm gonna change this color blue. You know, Jean, if you came home with one bag of Oreos, I probably wouldn't complain. We come home with Oreos, we come home with brownies, we come home with, like, no. Okay, Prism Hat color has a blue-gray that I really, really like. That I'll try and find. Now I'm going to be sorry I piled all these in. Oh, there it is. Yay. Found it right away. This is a really long pencil because I have two of them glued together. Denise, I will be getting up at 0 dark 30 or whatever time of the day it is to see the royal wedding. Yes, I am a royal fan, and I will be up to watch the wedding. I promise you. Even I'm complaining about sleep, but I will get up and watch it. I won't even. I might tape it too, but yeah, I will be up. I promise you. This might look more gray than blue, but that's okay with me. I can always go over it. And I'm going to press pretty hard because I'm not going to use any burnisher or anything on it, but I want it solid. And hopefully the pens will ride over it. We'll find out. So that's this Saturday. We're only on Monday. I'll get myself straightened away before then. What time is it here? Before I so quickly agree to that. See, I haven't heard anything about it. But all the Aussie magazines, it was all over the covers of the magazines over there. I just didn't pick it up. Resist the desire to brush off the crumbs. I've missed a lot of the hype about the wedding, I guess. You're as obsessed with the Queen? Yeah, I am too. You're recovering. Always used to take me about a week. Okay, thank you, Lynn. It hasn't been a week. Well, likely one of the first times the royal has married an American. Well, one of them had to abdicate the throne because of a damn American. But yeah, I'm excited. And you know, one thing I'm kind of glad about, as obsessed as I am with the royals, and I love all the stories about the royals, I'm all over it, okay? I'm glad they're kind of giving Kate and the children their privacy. I'm glad they're not just splashed all over the cover all the time. I think that was a huge problem with Diana, and it created a lot of problems. So I'm glad they're giving them, and maybe, you know, the royals demanded it because they recognized what a problem it was. 4:30 Eastern. All right, well, that's not so bad. That's 5:30 my time. Heck, I can do that. And I resisted the urge to brush that off and then rapidly put my hand on it. So anyway, I enjoyed Dee Dee this morning doing that YouTube. You know, everybody screaming out their favorite YouTube channels, because there was a lot of them I'd never heard of that I'm going to go look up. And then a lot of them I was surprised that other people watch too. But yeah, I got a lot. that I'll be watching, or at least checking out. Because I like to support YouTube artists. And honestly, most of the stuff you see on YouTube is 100% better than the crap you see on TV. Okay, he's the only royal I do not like. Which one are you talking about? I have to go back and see, because they're talking about the royals, so I think the queen always knows what she's doing. Have a feeling certain prince won't be the king. Oh, I wonder that too, Eileen. Yeah, I think she'll hang on to the throne as long as she possibly can. But again, I mean, she's not a spring chicken. I don't know how old she is, but yeah, she is not a spring chicken. I don't know. As much as I love the royals, I think I would hate to live in that fishbowl. Well, I know I would. But I guess maybe if you grow up in a fishbowl and you don't know a whole lot different, it would be different. But I would not enjoy that kind of life, even a little bit. I'd go around saying stupid stuff and they'd throw me out anyway. I'm pretty sure of that. And this is thrilling watching this, isn't it? We'll get decorating here in a minute. I have to decide if I want to do it in ink first or if I'm just going to do it in the color. I think I want to do it in ink first, but I've made it a little difficult for myself. Queen will be 92. Oh, okay. The Queen will be 92. Wow. And she sure looks to be in good health, so okay. You must be talking about Prince Philip taking on a lot of her duties as she gets older. Yeah, I saw where did I just say Philip? I meant Charles. Where Philip has kind of backed away from a lot of his commitments. And when you're 90, you should be able to do that. I backed away when I was about 40. Had enough nonsense. And I think I had 0 allergies in Australia, which was awesome to get away from. But they're different time of year too. Yeah, Philip retired officially last year. But yeah, I didn't notice my allergies when I was in Australia, which was really nice because this time of year in Oklahoma, ugh, they're brutal. it went from, honestly, when I was in Australia, I was watching the weather here and, of course, talking to the rat. And it was, 70 degrees, mid 70s. I get home, it has gone up into the 90s. It is so hot here and, like, no preparation. Like right now, it's 82. It's going to be in the 90s again today. I'm going to have to be hanging out at the pool. Philip made a short appearance in his car last weekend after his hip replacement. I mean, he's 96. Wow. I really did retire when I was 40. Couldn't do it. And he just had a hip replacement. Wow, at 96. That's a brave doctor who will do that, really. Because at 96, you're so hard to heal. I don't know. He must have needed it pretty bad. I'll sharpen this again to get in those tight spots. I haven't done anything with this stuff I brought home from Oz either, you guys. I haven't worked on my journal. I haven't. Ugh. I thought about doing that today, and I thought, nah, when I do that, I really need to be sitting kind of reflecting about what we did and jotting notes and stuff. And I thought, that's not fair to you guys. Like this is. When I take it off the table, I'm knocking the crumbs off into the trash so I don't smear them all over the place. Yeah, I know, Jean, that's what I was thinking. It went from a cold spring to instant summer here, too. Yeah, it was just weird. If I was in a wheelchair, I would insist I went everywhere. What the heck, what people think. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about what people think about my disability. No way. Nope. And that's one thing I'll give Z Boy. She does not let that arthritis and her pain stop her for a minute. I mean, she did take a couple days off, but I'm not kidding. That girl, she absolutely amazed me. I admire her so, so much. I'm not sure that I would be. Well, one, that courageous to take on a trip like that, and that I could endure like she did. She did not let anything slow her down. So I really respect and admire her for that. Not to mention that she's just damn adorable. All right. going to start walking in the mall, Jean, that's probably a really good thing for you. I think it's good for anybody. A little bit of exercise. And they say 10,000 steps a day. You know what? A lot of people are not going to be able to do 10,000. I think what you do what you can accomplish without hurting yourself, and every day work at trying to do more. And it is harder as you get older. I can't deny that. All right, let me think what I want to do here. I'm going to embellish these with greenery and flowers and just whatever. So maybe I'll do the first one with pencil before I ink it up and see, and then I might just go direct to ink. You'll be lucky to do 1,000. Yeah, I mean, I think if you can even just start with 250, if the next day you could do 260, you start slow and build up. It's what you got to do. Let's see what I want to do here. Bring it around, loop it like that, and maybe do a flower in there. You think? Have this come off from here. Okay. That's kind of what I'm going to do. Z's attitude, oh, you have no idea. If you'd been there with us and saw her attitude, you would be amazed. Amazed. I was absolutely floored by her. Maybe this one I want to start in the center. What do I want to do? I think I will start maybe just a little off center. All right, let's see how we do with that. Exercise is overrated. You die at the same age but fitter. Well, I can't necessarily argue with that. I think you just feel better along the way, is all. But yeah, I can't argue that. That may very well be true. All right, now I'm just trying to think. I think I'm gonna go ahead and see how that Papermate works over the pencil, or if I want to use a Sharpie or something like that. All right, I can use the Sharpie. It will dry quickly, but I'm going to try a Sharpie real quick too. Because I have way cool Sharpie pens if I can find them. Not in that one. Okay, be right back. I think they're out here. Okay, seems like I've hit them for myself. Where would I put them? I could also use a post-it too. I had a whole bunch of Sharpies. What did I do? Those are all combo. Well, plan B, I guess. And I know anything water-based probably is not a good choice. Let's see what these are. Alright, these are not the Sharpies I was looking for, but we'll give them a go, see. They are somewhere safe. Tell me, Monique. Me and my organization. Alright, nope, that one's not, I'm not going to like that. I can already tell. Alright, we'll just use the Papermate. I only got to draw the lines with it. And color in, so. And I do like this color. This color is awesome. And I don't care if I'm going directly over my lines. They were just mostly for balance. I like to do pencil before I go in direct with ink. Save yourself a lot of heartache later. And I don't know what colors I'm going to use for the flowers yet. And I can go back in and shade these or whatever later. The only thing, if you're going to use a paper mate or something like this over colored pencil, don't put your hand on top of it for a while. I mean, give it a good chance to dry. And the colored pencil should not affect my pen at all. I need to be picking out of. Oops, sorry, I'm not even on this camera. You loved my love? Thanks, Lynn. Do not use Pissy Pink because it'll ruin the whole thing. Okay, I guess Pissy Pink is out of the question then. I was thinking maybe some lavender. If I can find a cool lavender, then I might do cool lavender. That'll look good with the blue. Now that I know Pissy Pink is out of the question. And this is kind of a precursor to Inktober, I guess, because I want to do the whole alphabet illuminated. They won't be like this, though. They'll be different. Thanks, Norma. Yeah, I'm liking the colors so far, too.
How do I swap this? got two different things.
What were you doing?
I don't know what I was doing. I was just screwed up.
You're a knucklehead. All right. I think you're back in business.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. He's so lucky to have me.
I am. I don't know what I'd do without you. No, you didn't fix it.
What have you done, you knucklehead? All right, hang on, you guys. Mr. I can't fix my phone here needs my help, and I've lost.
Yes, I can't find my poker.
I'm gonna poke you in a minute. I swear to God. All right. Were you using the camera, or what were you doing?
I don't know what I was doing. I was getting ready to try to call the lumberyard back.
You're buying it at Jones?
Do what?
You buying the wood at Jones?
Uh-huh.
Did you call around and get prices? They're high.
Jones?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to call about 5 different lumberyards.
Good.
Okay.
All right. I think I fixed it now. He shouldn't be back.
Okay.
He is a sweet thing. Can't find his poker.
What?
Gene misunderstood. I was the one who couldn't find my poker. I think he knows where his is.
All right.
Is it working?
I think so.
Okay.
Thank you.
I really don't know what he did when I was gone. Really. Some days I'm just like, oh my God. But it's a laugh a minute around here most of the time. When I'm not sleep deprived. It hasn't been a laugh a minute here lately, I will say that. Ugh. I have been a little crabbier than normal. Well, normally I'm not crabby at all. But when you're sleep deprived, oh my gosh, yeah. Things get pretty crabby. Alright, let me see if I like this lavender. We'll slap the flower on there pretty quick so we know how this is going to look. I do like that lavender. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw it with the ink first. And I'm really just going to draw just your basic like star-like flowers. Okay, Lynn. You know what? I had thought about that this morning. Is that maybe I needed to go ahead and try something because this toughing through it is not working that great. I will say that. Ugh. Um, I have used melatonin years and years ago when my husband was in the hospital. I didn't find that it worked that effectively for me. I could try it again. Benadryl works. I can take Benadryl, but the thing is, I don't like to take Benadryl because I'm always afraid I'm going to need it for my allergies. Um, and when I want to be able to take it, I want it to work. And I'm always afraid that if I build up some sort of tolerance, it may not work as effectively as I want it to, you know? So that's part of the reason I'm hesitant to use it. But that's when I've needed help sleeping, I've always just taken my Benadryl because I know it makes me sleepy. But, um, yeah, I don't know. I'll make a decision here tonight. And you guys are going, would you just quit whining about it for God's sakes? This is a new problem for me. Never done this before. Like just then, I just felt like my eyes weren't even focusing. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah, I still like the purple. I might add um, just a hair pissy pink later. Okay, Dramamine works like... I don't want to have to go somewhere to get it, though. I don't have any Dramamine around here. I can promise you that. Really, the rat and I, as a rule, don't take too much of anything. Even natural supplements, we just don't. But the rat did have a doctor's appointment while I was in Oz, and everything came back good. So we don't, he has a blood test in 4 weeks, but we don't go back for 6 weeks again. So that was cool. I was happy about that. Alright, I'm probably going to save most of this for later, you guys. I'm burning out really quick. I think I'm actually going to make myself go for a walk. In this freaking heat. Now it's already 85. That's alright. Go take a quick walk, come back, take a shower. Feel like a new person, I think. Yeah, it was good news. Warm milk just before... I can't drink warm milk. Ugh, I could not. That would be like drinking a warm beer. Torture. For real. Torture. Oh, I asked a question earlier and didn't read chat to find the answer. What were the other prompts for the Wednesday prompt that I missed while I was gone? I'm liking that. I think when they're all done, it'll look pretty. Great news. Yeah, it is good news for Robert. Yeah, warm milk is gross, gross, gross. I do want a darker green. Let's see how this green is going to show up on that. I know a lot of people say warm milk. I couldn't keep that down, I promise you. That would absolutely just gross me out. It might be grossing me out just thinking about it. Alright, this should work. So I can get some additional color in here. I'll just add a darker green. Might come back with some yellow. You guys might not even be able to see what the darker green does. And I'll go over it with a little bit of yellow, and it's just a quick way of adding dimension without having to go in and spend a lot of time. And I don't necessarily want to hurry it, but I don't want this to take a lifetime either. And at the rate I'm going, Lifetime. June, was it you that watched Midsummer Murders? That's what put me to sleep the whole time I was in Oz. I binge watched that because I downloaded them before I left. And then when I needed more, they wouldn't let me download an Oz, which I thought was really odd. I pay in US dollars. Why can't I watch what I want, regardless of what country I'm in? I didn't understand that. I really didn't. Oh, Denise, don't say that. Okay, collage was one of them. Yeah, I knew that. That's, oh, napkins. Napkins and collage. Isn't there another one, though? I thought I missed 3 or more. Okay, napkins. Got that one. I got collage already. Alright. Need some purple up in there. I think what I'll do is use the darker purple. And I think I'm going to probably leave the background white, honestly. You Might Love George Gently. Is that another Netflix show? I'll write it down. You like Midsummer Murders? Yeah, I do too. Hi, Happy Diane. Haven't seen you in a while. All right, you guys, I'm about ready to call this a day. And I know I haven't stayed on my whole stream time, but honestly, I'm gonna have to go walk or do something. I'm just feeling like crap. So now you know what it's going to look like. I probably will go ahead and finish it and then just post it as a finish, but it's all going to look much the same. And I probably will keep much the same color scheme. I'm not going to change it for each letter. I guess I feel lucky that I streamed it all today, right? And who knows what I might do. I might go back and do crisscross in the background or So if you've watched this on YouTube, thanks a lot. I'm going to stop the recording now and we'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.